So government plans to introduce national service program for young Ghanaians living in diaspora. Now, when I heard this one, I was taken aback because what do you mean by you are trying to introduce national service program for those outside? Now, this announcement was made by the Director of Diaspora Affairs, Kofi Otredako. Now, he said that the program is intended to help, young people or young Ghanaians outside feel involved or tap into the Ghanaian educational system and then, take the initiative to promote community, a sense of community, understand our education and all of that. Now, I totally understand the aspect of us trying to strengthen national identity, skill and knowledge transfer, boost diaspora engagements, cultural exchange. I understand all of that, but how are you trying to focus on diaspora when those of us here, Krano, it's not going? How many Ghanaians that are in Ghana that have gone through the system and at the point where they are supposed to do their national service actually go for national service? How many of them? Are we talking about the funding concerns? Are we talking about the implementation challenges? Are we talking about question of fairness? Because those that are even here in Pono, the national service, then you want to tap into the diaspora. How about we focus on making the one here, the people here, those that are actually willing to go? Because out of 100 people who are supposed to go for national service, probably like 50 or 40 of them actually go. Because in the long run, a lot of people are of the opinion that me kokrana yemfami. If I go, I'll probably not be taken at the end of the day. Are we talking about funding? Most of them have not even received their national service allowance. And we still have all of these issues to tackle, even those of us here. But we want to channel our energy, our time, the finance, the everything to those outside. Now, I know I may sound biased by saying this, but if they wanted to feel like they are part of the Ghanaian educational system, they wouldn't have gone outside to go school there. They would not. Those who are born and raised there, yes, I understand that it is a voluntary thing. They are not supposed to pay or do anything. But then again, is it fair to those of us that are here? Is it? Because in the long run, we have a lot of issues, especially with the NSS scheme. We have a lot of issues that have still not been tackled, that are still under work. They are still working on it. We have national service personnel that come out every day to talk about how they even go through the whole NSS testing and then they have to go and stay home. Still, nothing has been done. But now we want to turn our focus to those outside. Now, like I said, it may sound very unfair, because the initiative is beautiful. It is. Because they are Ghanaians at the end of the day. And it is only fair that we find a way to involve them. But how do you involve those that are outside when those that are inside are complaining? Those that are inside are not okay. How do you extend hands to those outside? In the long run, when they come voluntarily and they come and see the way it is, it only spoils the whole thing for us. Yeah, because there are a huge number of NSS personnel, limited amount of, yes, okay, in the long run, a lot of companies want to take them because at the end of the day, it's free labor. Yes. And at the end of it, they say, oh, go home, we'll call you. And they are never called. All of these things have to be tackled. They have to be fixed. Even before we look at those at the diaspora, like I said, it may not sound fair, but I'm speaking deeply. And I'm very sure I'm speaking a lot of us, our minds, when I say we have a lot of work to do here before we even think of those that are outside. Doesn't sound fair, but I mean, in the long run, it is what it is. Now, we totally understand the thought of, they were born, some people were born there and they've not really been involved, or they've not had a way to be involved with the, Ghana system, and education is one way to link people. I totally get that. But how do you help those who are outside when those of us inside, we are bleeding? Yeah, bleeding. Some people have not been paid. As to even get to their work, crowds come and do the national service, it's a problem. And we want to extend our hands to those outside. Now, this story was shared on X, and obviously, a lot of people shared the same sentiments that I shared. Now, someone said, your citizens don't have food to eat, yet you have money to feed outsiders. Another person said, if like NDC no win, make Mahama give these people appointments, like people go think them get sense. Like, bro, how can you say this? These creative act guys in the NDC are just occupying. Someone said, don't bring this thing. The whole national service scheme is just a scheme for government to get cheap labor. See, this comment, right, may sound harsh, but this is what a lot of people actually think. Because when you are posted as an NSS personnel, right, the work you have to put in, just even to be noticed, and mind you, when they want to send people to go and do things, when they want people, yes, that one they know you. But when they need people for the actual work, forget it. You get. So a lot of young people, especially, in fact, those who have to and those who are doing the NSS, they have the opinion that it's just cheap labor. That is why someone will go 1 week, you won't see the person again. Because at the end of the day, no Charley, they won't take me. So why break my back just to be told, go home, we'll call you. Now, another person said, no, hell no. Which nation are they serving in the diaspora? So they will come home later when their parents have prepared everything for them to come take the little opportunities left for those who labored here. What sort of greed is this? True. And someone said, and pay them how? Loot and share. Because if it's voluntary, because I saw that, and you want them to be involved, are they also going to get paid? Are they going to be how is that going to work? Because if they are going to get paid, we cry the money, we are not seeing it. We are not the pay, we are not seeing it. So how is it that those of us that are here, that we are not already seeing it, and you want to extend the hand there? How is that going to work? How is that even fair to those of us here? Someone also said, hey, these NDCs guys think of something, you question the existence of human beings. Another person said, what's the meaning of all these? Like, these guys are really looking for avenues to kindly cancel this. It don't make no sense. Genuinely, like I said, it may not sound very fair to those outside, because this may sound like a beautiful opportunity to be involved, especially education, right? But then again, how is that fair to us? We are the ones serving. We are the ones who have to starve sometimes to just have extra money to come to work the next day. It is us that has to wake up at 4 just to make sure we get to the workplace early. Like, do you understand? There's so much. Now I say it may not sound fair, right? That, we are thinking and we're just thinking about ourselves. What about those there? We totally understand that. But how is that fair to us that is giving our all, our labor, our time, our energy, everything to it, just so others can be what? Brought in. A hand can be extended to them. They are brought in, and what happens? Then the small money that you people are giving us, that you give them some, or the small opportunities in the firms that people that one cry 1% that are still managing to get jobs from this NSS thing, those people will take it. Like, how did we even come to this conclusion? How did we decide that, this is a good opportunity? Like, this is something that, it will work and people would be excited for. in the long run, I mean, you people have the authority. If you want to do something, you can go ahead and do it. But how is that fair to us? Like, that is the question. How is that fair to us? Anyways, a lot of people shared the sentiment because Charlie, NSS there is not easy. It's not easy at all. So it may be heartbreaking to now see that. You put your time, your energy into something, you are told to go home, while someone who is outside, just because it is voluntary work, is given the job to do and all of that. It is really a lot to take in. Anyways, that's all the updates we have on this story. We'll bring you guys more updates when we have them. This has been What Dey Go On here at the Charley Studios. We'll catch you on the next one.